Hey, what's up, all you fine folks of the YouTube lands? Michael Anthony here, and we are going to do some tapping today. We are going to be focused on self-worth. So important, yet very challenging for most people. Just about everyone has some aspect of not feeling good enough, not feeling worthy in their limiting beliefs, in their central nervous system. It holds them back. It literally holds them back from creating the lives they want. And it could manifest in so many different areas of your life. It could be with career and money. It could be with relationships. It could be with different pursuits, hobbies, desires, dreams. It could be just being your authentic self. There's so many different ways in which us not feeling good enough, us not feeling worthy enough, holds us back from being our authentic self, holds us back from living the life that we desire. And there could be all sorts of multifaceted belief systems that are intertwined with who we are that we need to let go of and we need to work on. It's one of the largest limiting beliefs most people have, that I am just not good enough, right? So it's important that you work through all those different limiting beliefs, collapse them as best as you can, identify them as best as you can. And hopefully this video will start to get you headed in the right direction to uncovering those limiting beliefs, right? Because it could be different for everyone, but also replacing them, reframing them, collapsing them, letting go of the trauma, the limiting belief, the emotional intensity behind them, and whatever it is that's holding you back. And tapping could do that. So let's hop right in. Hopefully this will give you some clues and insights into your own mind-body connection and the different limiting beliefs that hold you back. Write them down, whatever comes up. Memories, thoughts, emotions, reasons why you don't feel good enough, why you can't do something, why you can't focus on living the life you desire and you deserve, because you are always good enough. And keep that in mind. So let's go ahead and hop right in. Nice deep breath in through the nose. And let it go. Oh yeah. All right, just follow along. Even though I tend to doubt myself a lot, I choose to love, honor, and accept myself right now. And even though I just don't feel good enough, I don't feel worthy of pursuing the things I want to pursue, aligning with my true authentic self, I just don't feel worthy enough to be who I really want to be, who I really am. I'm just not good enough to have what I want to have. And that sucks. I don't like it. I don't like the way it feels. Sometimes I feel like I'm wearing a mask because I'm not good enough to be who I really am. I choose to deeply love, honor, and accept myself right now. And even though a part of me wonders if I'm truly worthy of the things I desire, of being my authentic self, I choose to love, honor, and accept myself. And I choose to know that I am. I am worthy and I am good enough. And it's time to work through this now. Sometimes I just don't feel that I'm good enough. This feeling of not being good enough. Let's face it, I am not good enough. I don't feel good enough, therefore I'm not good enough. This feeling of just being unworthy. This unworthiness courses through every fiber of my being. Doesn't feel good. I don't like it. I don't like this feeling of not being good enough, not being worthy. And I choose to ask myself right now, why? Why do I not feel good enough on a daily basis? Why do I feel unworthy? And if you have to pause this to write stuff down that's coming to you, if anything's coming up, write it down. And then keep going. Why, Michael, do you feel unworthy? Why do you not feel good enough? Good enough for what? Worthy enough for what? Well, sometimes I just don't feel good enough to be my true, authentic self. Being my true, authentic self would mean I'm aligning with more of that which I am, and I'm aligning with more of that which I desire. And I don't feel good enough for all those things. I have all these desires, goals, dreams, objectives, and I just don't feel good enough for any of them. And make sure you're specific about what those are. Like, state it out loud. If you have a specific goal, desire, dream, objective, when we go through this and you have specific things coming to mind, use my words, but use your own words. Put your own words in there too, because it's more powerful. I just don't feel worthy enough to be who I really want to be, to achieve what I really want to achieve. And so I settle for less. I sit down, I shut up, and be my good old self. I settle for less because I do not feel good enough. And I just don't like the way that feels. But what if I have always been good enough? What if I am inherently worthy of absolutely everything I desire? What if I was born worthy? I must have been good enough for God. I must have been good enough for the universe. I mean, I'm standing here right now, tapping on my body as a physical extension of source energy, of God, of the universe. I'm a unique individual expression of the most powerful energy in existence. If I'm good enough to even be here, then I must be good enough for anything I desire. If I'm an extension of that all-encompassing, powerful energy that creates everything, then I must be good enough for whatever I desire. If I am good enough to be an extension of God, a physical representation of God's energy, then that means I have the energy of God within me. And I'm expressing it every day as my unique individual self. Wow, that's powerful. It's my responsibility to express my true authentic self, to make use of all the individual characteristics of who I am, what I desire, and what I create. Therefore, it's no question. I am good enough. I am worthy enough. Right here, right now. If I'm good enough for God and the universe, then I'm good enough for me and everything I desire. No question about it. I am worthy of all my dreams and desires. I am fully capable of pursuing them. I choose to be true to my authentic self and take the next step forward. I choose to release all old doubts, fears, and limiting beliefs. I choose to embrace my worthiness. Yeah. I choose to know that I am good enough. I choose to feel worthy throughout every cell of this physical body. I choose to emanate the worthiness, the greatness of who I am. And I choose to know that I am good enough. I am worthy. And I always have been. In body, mind, heart, and spirit. Yes. It feels so good. I love tapping with you guys. Like, it just feels so good. Even if this didn't apply to you, maybe you feel worthy. It doesn't matter. Just tapping along, regardless of what the subject is, feels incredible. That's why I love doing this, because it's not only hopefully bringing value to amazing people out there, but it also feels good for me. So there's multiple benefits there. Anyway, one thing I wanted to say before we wrap this up is, if you enjoyed that, then like the video, leave a comment. Let me know if you have any ideas for other videos, whatever you want to say. But also keep very open for the ideas, the thoughts, the memories that come up while you're tapping. Like I mentioned a couple times in the video, if you have something specific comes up, write that down. Work on it on your own. Keep tapping on your own. And if you need a coach, I'm here for you. There's hundreds, if not thousands of coaches out there. Find someone you resonate, work with them on those multifaceted limiting beliefs, those pesky little ones that you can't get rid of, or you feel like you're not making progress. Sometimes working with a coach really helps bring those out and collapse them. So anyway, love you all. See you on the next one. Stay warm. It's cold out there.